Sometimes I will see patients who will say to me, "Why are you in this field?" and I tell them it's because I think it's really important. We are the only dedicated small bowel program in Michigan and one of the few in the country. The small bowel is a part of the GI tract. It's actually between the stomach and the colon. What we do is to focus on patients who have small bowel diseases, and we specialize in techniques that help us diagnose and treat and care for patients with those diseases. A lot of people on our faculty are full-time researchers, and they are the people that support the science that eventually will lead to the developments in clinical work. I think any patient who comes to talk about a GI problem feels a little bit uncomfortable at first. If we can help them over the initial uncomfortable sensation, at least at the beginning, that's going to help them go a long way. And that's certainly our goal, to get people functioning again, to be able to think about their lives rather than their particular GI problems. We had techniques for looking at the stomach through upper endoscopy and through looking at the colon through a colonoscopy, but we didn't have good ways to look at the small bowel. Now we have a lot of new technologies, and they allow us to access the small bowel in ways that we could never do before. The capsule endoscopy, that is an ingestible camera. It's about this big. It's about as big as a jelly bean. It's actually a very patient-friendly procedure. After a patient swallows it, the little camera transmits 50 to 60,000 digital images. And so we can actually see a video of the small bowel. One thing that we have here at Michigan that most places don't have in the state and even throughout the country is the ability to treat lesions or findings in the small bowel. So once we see something on a capsule study, then we have the technology to figure out how to treat it. It's very often indicated for them to have a double balloon enteroscopy. And that is a scope procedure, but it's a very high-tech procedure that has at times saved patients from undergoing surgery. And we've done over 1,000 double balloon studies in the last few years. I started in GI because of the people in this division. I came here as a student and met people who were so enthusiastic and so dedicated to GI that I stayed here, and that's what I specialized in. I think Michigan is unique, and our goal, of course, is to be the best gastroenterologists and physicians that we can. Patients come in with specific problems. We often have specific answers for them, and that can change a person's life.